Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So Heshan has just released and we're just pulling on his banner. Will we get him? Legendary?
正体に預かり、
Oh, there we go.
心より感謝する。それでは、お前に一曲捧げよう。過ぎ去りし追憶のためでもなく、まだ見ぬ未来のためでもなく、ただこの瞬間の永遠のために。
Alien no Tameni.
この曲が私たちの開口の記念となろ
Damn, he looks so cool. Look at his sad face. Such a sad expression. Got really lucky with the discounted 10 pulls there for Heshan. Let's have a look at what he does. Let's have a look at Heshan's skills. So 1 star, maximum HP and magic attack increased by 5%. When using the skills, the crit rate is added to the healing effect, and this effect can increase the healing effect by up to 30%. Is that like a flat 1-to-1? Like 30% crit rate to 30% healing? At the end of the turn, if in any maintained state, so he can switch between two sort of maintained states, right? So maintain skill after it's turned on when the action starts. The consumption required for maintenance will be deducted. If it's not met, the maintenance would be forcibly cancelled. So it's like Nydia channeling skill there. After releasing a skill, it changes to cancel corresponding skill. Okay, so if in any maintained state, gain 1 layer of murderous intent. So it's a mark. When it reaches 2 layers, you can use the trait skill up to 2 stacks. And grant 5 layers of liberation to all allies in the element camp within 2 squares of his range. Oh, okay, 5 layers. That's pretty good. That's half of what Lukama gives, so 5 stacks, that's pretty solid. Why in any maintained state, damage taken is reduced by 10%. Possesses the additional skill, Finale Cold Light Unsheath. So this is stacked up from the Murderous Intent. Yeah, so we know the Liberation increases the crit chance by 2% when releasing Liberation of Shackles to a maximum 10%. Oh wait, this would actually stack with his healing effect, right? Triggers the Liberation Shackles. Up to 20 layers can be stacked. Okay, the Cold Light Unsheath. Healing, release shackles, instant cast, consumes 2 stacks of Murderous Intent, applies distraction, lasts 1 round, and 8 stacks of Shackles Shattered. Oh, that's the liberation debuff they have to all enemies within 3 squares of the target location. Gain heal 2 and crit 2, lasts for 2 turns. Also heals enemies affected by healing reversal. So when you debuff them with healing reversal, it damages them within range for 40% of your magic attack, and heals allies within the range for 30% of your magic attack. When you have 5 or more stacks of liberation, consume all layers. For every 5 layers consumed, the skill healing 2 increases by 1 level, up to a maximum of 2 levels. Oh, so if you have 5 stacks, that changes from healing 2, heal 2 here, to heal 3, and then to heal 4 if you have 10 layers. Additional effects as the star level changes. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So 2 star, what changes? Maximum HP and magic attack increased by 10%. Crit rate, okay, that's still 30% there for the crit rate. But not much change there at 2 star. 3 star, so still got that 10%. Crit rates added to healing, still 30%. At start of battle, you gain 1 layer of Murderous Intent, 10 layers of Liberation, and recover 1 energy. Wow, that's pretty good for a 3 star effect, right? Gonna be what are you gonna get afterwards? So that means at 3 star, the end of turn 1, you get that 2 stacks of Murderous Intent, and then turn 2, you can do the Finale Cold Light Unsheath, like his trait skill. Okay, the 3 stars does look like a solid breakpoint. This is also 3 stars. 1 layer of murderous intent, 5 layers of liberation to allies in the element camp. Oh, now it's three squares. Before the 5 layers was at 2 squares, and then at 3-star it changes to 3 squares there. Damage taken reduced by 10% while in maintained state. Oh, this is extra, right? So possesses additional skill, Finale Cold Light Unsheathed. When released, for every 5 layers of liberation consumed, healing multiplier for enemies is increased by 7%, and healing multiplier for allies is increased by 3%. Like he heals more, damages more at 3-star as well with his Finale Cold Light Unsheathed. It was originally, was it 40% healing reversal damage? And that increases to 47, and then 30 increases to 33 there. At 4-star, maximum HP magic attack increases by 15%. Crit rate added healing effect can increase the healing up to 40%. So still has 1 layer of murderous intent and liberation, restore 1 point of energy. 1 layer, 5 liberation. Our damage taken is reduced by 20%. So this is the change at 4-star. Oh, 4-star, just very minor change. So the big change is 5-star then, right? The 5-star still at magic attack and HP increased by 15%. Crit rate added healing effect can increase the healing up to 50%. 1 layer murderous intent, 10 layers liberation, recover 1 energy. That's still the same. If in any maintained state at the end of the action, gain 1 layer of murderous intent, restore 1 energy, 5 layers of liberation. Oh, so this extra energy, restore 1 energy, this is an extra one at 5-star. Maintain state, damage taken is reduced by 30%, so this is a nice buff there. And our healing rate for enemies is 15%. So remember the original, where was it? Original 40% to enemies. We get 15% extra, so 55. And healing rate for allies is increased by 5%. So it was 30 and then went to 33, and now it's 35%. Okay. I mean, 3-star does look really solid there for him. I'm not sure about 5-star though. This initial skill, performance, 1 energy, 1 cooldown. Voice, choose to use either Verdant Melody or Withered Vine's Lament. After releasing any skill, the skill will become the corresponding cancel sustain skill. Or cancel maintain. Yeah. So this is where he chooses where he goes like healing mode or damage mode, right? So instant, gain Verdant Melody, consume 1 energy when in maintain, gain pleasant sound during the period. And at the end of the action, heals all allies within 3 squares of the range of the self. The healing amount is 20% of the magic attack value and gives them all crit 2 and crit damage 1. That's like, what, 20% crit and what's crit damage 1? Basically same as the Coco buff, right? Crit damage 1. Oh yeah, crit 2 is 30% crit and crit damage 1 is 15% crit damage. Okay. And then Elegy of the Withered Vine. This Withered Vine's Lament. Okay. Effect, gains Withered Vine Lament. Effect, consumes 1 energy while in maintain. Gain damage reduction 2 during the period. And at the end of the action, apply 1 random level 2 debuff and reverse healing 2. So the level 2 debuff lasts 2 turns, reverse healing 2 lasts 1 turn. To 3 random enemies within 4 tiles of itself. Afterwards, if the target has a reverse healing type effect, it'll be healed for 40% of the magic attack value, and 1 layer of infection will be applied. Okay. Maintain. After it's turned on, when the action starts, the consumption required for maintenance will be deducted. If it's not met, maintenance will be forcibly cancelled. It will changes the cancel skill. Okay. Alright. We get that. And now to his rank 1 skills. Left side, we have Akino Affinity. End of action, 1 energy restored. When less than 1 energy, additional 1 energy is restored. So typical energy regeneration. And then Force Field. Reduces area damage taken by all allies within 3 squares of itself by 25%. We've seen both of these skills before on existing units, so pretty standard. Rank 3. Healing Balance. So 1 costs 3 turn cooldown. Instant. Restores 10% of the target's health and granted 2 random level 2 buffs. If the target is from the element camp, the element allies, granted additional 5 layers of liberation. Oh, not bad. For every layer of liberation the target has, it will restore additional 5% of its health. Oh, so I mean, our skill can already give it 5, right? From the trait, plus 5, so 10. What? 50% extra healing if they have 10 layers? Or it's just like, what, 25? And then plus the additional 10? That's pretty good. Purifying Light. Dispel all 3 debuffs on... all 3 debuffs on allies within 3 squares of the target range. Oh, that's a nice area. And gain Regeneration 2, last 2 turns, so DOT healing. Recover 20% of your health at the end of your action. Yeah, and then this is instant level 2 buffs, liberation. Yeah, very standard. All right. But yeah, I think that this is like your sort of cookie cutter skill to gain all the liberation stacks. Pity it is at that 3 turn cooldown. That's very high. Let's see what other skills he has. So he's rank 5 reaction skill, return energy. So we've seen this before. When actively attacked, damage taken is reduced by 8%. After being actively attacked, additional 1 energy is restored. Echoes of the Mountains. Okay, unique skill. Look at that sound on the mountains. Reduces damage taken by 20%. When attacked by an enemy, heal yourself for 50% of your magic attack. If in the maintained state, immediately trigger 1 maintain effect with a cooldown of 2 turns. Oh, his maintain effect. So remember those these two, the Verdant Melody, so he can heal all allies and give them buffs, or he gets the damage reduction buff and debuffs and reverse heals. Oh, that's pretty good. He could like passively heal if he's attacked, if he's in the healing phase, or like passively damage the enemy. 3 enemies, right? Yeah. Heals 3 enemies reaction. But it is there's a cooldown of 2 turns. Okay. What do we have here? Rank 7, Homecoming Bugle. Aura increases the crit rate by 20% and crit damage by 5% for all allies within 4 tiles of itself. If the target has liberation, the crit rate is increased by additional 10% and crit damage increased by additional 5%. So for the if they have liberation, so like it's not only just the element allies. I mean, it's only the element allies, right? But they need to have the liberation on. 30% crit rate and 10% crit damage. Like you're replacing Luffy's crit aura, right? So also another aura skill. And it also has additional effect. When attacked by enemy with healing reversal effect, damage received is reduced by 25%. So a bit more tanking as well. And liberation, yeah, reverse healing reversal, debuff, causing the healing effect to be converted to a certain amount of damage when the carrier is healed. Alright, and then right side, this is insane. Tribal War Song. The healing skill, according to the maintained state, the corresponding effect is triggered. If in that verdant melody, green melody, whatever it will be translated to, heals all allies within 3 squares of the player's range for 60% of the magic attack, restore 1 energy, give them a level 2 buff, and crit damage lasting for 2 turns. So we've seen this before. And what else does it give? In Withered Vine's Lament, reverse healing 2 to all enemies within 4 squares. 3 enemies with, yeah. All enemies for 1 turn and remove 1 energy. After that, if the target has a reverse healing effect, heal it for 80% magic attack value and apply 1 layer of infection. That's a 3 cost. But this is like a bit like an ultimate skill. What's the difference between this and this? Consume 1 energy. Heal all allies within 3 squares. Oh, it's a bigger heal, right? 20% to 60%. Still get the crit and crit damage buff, right? What's the exact one? Okay, translation was a bit wonky. Yeah, level 2 buff and crit damage 2, which is 30% crit damage. Okay, and pretty solid AoE as well. And we also got the infection for the Withered Vines Lament. Okay. Wow. Now at... Oh wait, this is the rank 9. Okay, so the basic attack. So we got our usual healing one, 80% magic damage and increases the next healing effect by 15%, lasting for 2 turns. And then we got Soul Song. Normal attack healing inflicts reverse healing 2 on the target enemy for 2 turns. So converted to piercing damage equal to 100% of the healing amount. Oh, that's a better translation. Okay, so it's piercing damage. So you can't crit or anything. It's just like pure healing converted to piercing damage. Okay. If target has a reverse healing effect, heal them for 60% of their magic attack and applies 2 stacks of infection. All the builders, they have rabies, right? And after using the skill, restore 1 energy. Yeah, that's a pretty solid basic attack skill. Wow. Yeah, infect. And then this is the rank 11, right? Forest Variation. Select the target enemy or your own team to release, and you will recover 1 energy after release. If target is yours, heal it. The healing amount is 100% of magic attack value. Dispel all unhealable effects and 2 debuffs before healing, and give it Wind Dust. What? Damage reduction 2, physical defense 2. Where defense? What is happening here? So refers to the treated reversal series, treated series. Is that just like all the the heal block, heal down? So dispels all that. Dispels all debuff. Dispels 2 debuffs before healing. Wind Dust. The increased healing effect by 20%. Immune to heal block and heal down. After healing, dispels 1 debuff on yourself. So damage reduction. Reducing damage by 20%. Physical defense 2. Yep. Oh, and that's magic defense 2. Yep. And reverse healing, reverse by treatment 2. Is that's all the damage, right? Oh wait, did I? So before it was target if it's an ally. Now if the target is an enemy, apply reverse healing 2 and 2 random level 2 debuff for 2 turns. After that, if the target has a reverse healing effect, heal it for 120% of magic attack value and apply 2 layers of infection. Yeah, that's pretty sick. And it's a 2-turn cooldown. And on the right side, unyielding. When defeated, instantly recover 5% of your health. This ability can be activated once per battle. So just a basic revive skill. Rank 13. Magic defense, reducing magic damage. Okay. Alright. And then his astral imprint, Deadwood Thunder. When healing, magic attack increases by 6%. When healing an enemy, magic attack increases by additional 6. After actively healing an enemy, gain Echo 2, which lasts for 1 round. The Endless Sound 2. End of action, restore 1 energy. If the energy is less than 1, restore additional energy. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, but you have to heal an enemy. In battle, upon first gaining this effect, you will instantly recover 1 energy and gain 2 random level 2 buff. And then the 1-star is magic attack 3%. When healing an enemy, magic attack increases by additional 3. Then you gain Echo 1, lasts for 1 turn, which is end of action, restore 1 energy. If energy is less than 1, restore additional 1 energy. This effect cools down for 4 turns after being triggered and has a pre-cooldown of 1 turn. And I feel like there's so much complexity to him. Let's see this trial. Like, I feel like this is a full-on guy, but I still want to see, like, okay, all right, let's just skip through all this. Save the Vilda. We'll give them infection.
始めようか。
Okay. I have no idea what you said, but use a skill. Okay, select the verdant melody. So this is the AoE healing. Okay. And then we buff everyone and heal them up. Nice.
始めようか。
And then which one's this skill again? Oh, that's the finale Cold Life Unsheath, right? 2 stacks of murderous intent, distraction, and 8 stacks. So big damage. The damages the enemy, heals the ally, and we can't use it again, so we
焦ることはない。
stand by. I probably should have did I not cast out that enemy properly? Is that it? Oh, okay. And then this is like we can cancel our maintain state. And then this is like the more damaging skill, right? Plays his song. It's Robin from HSR. He sings. Well, drums some tunes, right? We don't want to really hear him sing. I prefer Nana Will singing. Okay, just like showing how tanky he is. And does the big ultimate, right?
これだ。私の答えだ。
And then basic attack. Healing the healing.
3人か。多くはないが。
He tries to heal and then the healing got reversed. Okay. I feel like I need to test him more and like
続けよう。
understand what's the best way to like set him up and everything. Okay. The Vilda's won. Victory. Okay. Oh man. There's so much to his kit. But yeah, I think he's pretty insane. Is he tier 0? I don't know. But he's really cool. Really fast as well. 2-3-1. Anyway, I'll end it there. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.